Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Episode
What's
45
happening?
Cookout, man. How y'all doing?
Man, 45.
Oh, 5.
Man, coming back like Jordan wearing the 4-5. But it ain't to play games with you. It's to aim at you.
Man.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
bars. It's early.
What's up?
Hey, man, he came with the bars early in the game.
It's hot outside. I don't know what the temperature is by y'all, but it's sit in
It's
front
hot.
of the AC with no shirt on the clock out
Yeah,
here.
Man,
it's
and
hot.
we-
It's, global
this-
warming. We all gonna
Classic. A classic Southern heat, man.
It's hot.
He on and off
It's not even
thunderstorms, all
July.
type of crazy stuff.
die.
I went to Miami
Not yet.
this weekend, and it's hotter in Jersey than it is in Miami.
Word.
That's crazy.
This
That's
don't make
wild.
no sense.
That's wild.
It is. Like JBM said, we all gonna die.
Dang, hey, from Homo sapiens to Nomo sapiens.
Was that on the spot?
That's wild.
Was that on the spot, JBM?
No.
It's something I've said before.
Nah.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep saying it till it catch on.
Got you.
I'm like-
it was new. But you know what?
I definitely
That's
heard
another
that before.
Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gumbo merch coming when the world goes back to normal. I have
When
a
the
list
world
of
goes
saying.
back to normal. Is that
Or at
going to
least-
be a saying?
I mean, it's more of a new normal because remember when everything was when outside opens, but outside open, but things aren't back.
I'm thinking of crazy quotes right now, but I'm not gonna say them.
I mean, all right. Before we start, just
Yeah.
give us a favorite.
A favorite?
Yes.
I think the Wizard Strokes is like. I had some iteration of that in mind, but I'll save it.
I have a short list. How you spell Homo sapien? Homo sapien to Nomo sapien.
HOMOSAPIEN.
Got it. Connections is also on.
I'm not sure. I can't tell.
Can't tell what. Cool.
Like,
Are
I
you
can't-
coming
am I
in?
delayed?
Ducky, what up? Yeah,
You are delayed.
Yeah, you got some static over.
Got some lag.
Some lag.
Oh man. It's gonna be an interesting stream then.
Oh,
Well, you know what that
snap, man.
means? If JBM
Good
and I are in agreements and you are not, and like you lag while like JBM and I agree, we could just like pretend we don't hear you,
Yep.
and you finally come back in.
Hey man,
I
I've
can't
been getting a
even
lot of
object to
slack for
this.
Spider-Man 2 being at 14. Sis, what up? What up, Laureen?
What's going on?
Yeah,
Oh,
Before we
folks
get
showing
into
up.
it,
Okay, got Ducky, Lauren.
people are not liking Spider-Man 2 being behind Deadpool.
who's people?
My folks,
Your folks like who?
like my folks, like my siblings, like my peers,
Telling people to discuss it in the chat in the
I know,
comments here.
Spider-Man 2, man, I got voted out, man.
The
Sad.
comment section works. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do this live.
So I've got Beyond Burgers as part of my cookout meal, and I don't think I cooked one of them all the way.
Wait,
Oh,
you said, oh,
Interesting.
all right. When you said your cookout meal, I'm thinking you went to Cookout and you got a Beyond Burger. I was like, dang, Cookout like assimilating? No, that's not what happened. Wait, isn't it
What?
like it's just vegetables, so it's not cooked already? Like you don't have to just eat.
Well,
I'm like,
no, you gotta
I was about
cook
to
it.
say,
It's
like,
it
isn't it
comes- it's
just like-
pink? You gotta cook it; it turns brown.
but isn't it vegetables?
No, it's like a
What
pea
is it then?
protein.
That's a vegetable.
That's like asking me what's in a Dorito. I don't know.
That wouldn't that
I
be
mean,
a
but you don't
problem
put
though?
the
If you're trying to
Dorito.
be healthy, don't you want to know what's in the actual burger that you're consuming? Because then it go
All I need to know
beyond it
is the
being meat.
protein is from a plant, and that's all I need to know.
Okay.
But what if it's like a rubber plant?
They don't exist.
That's a real plant.
Yeah, rubber trees,
Rubber trees are real trees.
rubber grows on
Ain't no
trees.
rubber plant. I don't believe it.
All
You're
right,
gonna
I'm
have
gonna
to
let you
show me a
believe.
rubber plant. I don't believe it.
This is gonna be a good show. Before we get into it, JBM, I just want to say that my favorite quote from you is ancestral demonstrations.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yo, I forgot about that one.
And what's crazy is in my list of
I
things
forgot about that one.
I don't
Hey,
have
man, I'll be on one.
is ancestral demonstration from
That's
No, I
pretty
need
good,
that.
though.
I need
That's a
that
good
on a
one.
shirt ASAP.
Yeah,
I need
that's a
that
good
one
one.
ASAP. Ancestral demonstrations.
what did that come from? Was that
No,
love?
no, ancestral.
Yes,
Ancestral.
you don't want. I mean,
Oh, ancestral. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
I like
It was
ancestral
from.
demonstrations too. We might have to do that. I don't know. That's just right
It was
off the
like
fly.
we were talking about something. I forget. Yeah, but incest was on the.
Was it Game
I
of
think it was Game
Thrones?
of Thrones, maybe.
Had to be Game of
Yes.
Thrones.
It was Game of Thrones.
T Rev's
What's
in the
up?
house.
What's up, T-Rev?
For Coop's sake, I'm gonna add ancestral demonstrations to the list.
I can dig it.
Ancestral
It has to go
demonstrations.
in there. Ancestral bro. Like, come on now. The
Ancestral
voice chat,
demonstrations.
the voice commands for the notes, man. Really.
Listen, just because you gotta say it real quick.
Yeah, make sure it's spelled right though.
That's why I do it. Sometimes you gotta double check. Also, I've been real lazy. I've been doing a lot of typing recently, and I figured out how to talk to the computer so it can type for me. What? Call me Speedy Gonzalez. How many pages you need? Actually, I'm not writing papers for people. I just lied. But for me, easy.
Yeah, I use that voice command to write a paper and tell me how that works.
Okay, so the only negative is I talk too much. So when I read it back,
Oh man.
There's just too many words in there, like a lot of unnecessary stuff. So I have to do some editing. But I'm getting better at it. Because I realize I don't talk and write the same way. And it's a little weird.
Most people don't. But yeah, most people don't.
Don't come for me, okay? I'm a little behind. That's on me. All right. I'm still getting used to my new laptop. But what?
Is that because of the voice chat, or is that because of the background? It might be your background, because that laser and that color scheme is like straight out of the 90s.
Like Windows
it's straight up laser
95
tag.
type? Like Windows 98.
It's
I feel like
that
y'all
save
come
screen.
in all directions today. I don't appreciate it.
Hey, like it's like, you know what? Oh, you know what? I just realized it kind of looks like a retro Fantastic Four logo.
Does it? I can't recall anything Fantastic
with the 90s.
You know what? Forget it. Here.
Bro, you know the Four logo with the circle? That's all I'm talking.
It's gone.
Oh man. Hey.
There we go.
I wasn't not the
What
brick
else
wall.
is this?
Oh no. I'm gonna say the bricks look like ISS.
You know what? Y'all killing me. No, that's all I have.
Oh man.
Who is that? Coop, what's this from?
That's from Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that's from Ghost of Tsushima. I took that shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they put that camera in that video game, bro. That was brilliant. Look at that, man. Look at the cinematography on that shot, man. Look at that. It's gorgeous. You need that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
Look, y'all need a cinematographer. Hire me.
No, all right. Now I gotta change it.
Dang, that's hilarious. Go ahead, use
bro. We peer pressured her into changing, man. We got to
joint.
get to these rankings, man. Come on.
Yeah, we do. Skip that.
When you
We
type
ain't
in,
talking
like,
about
lasers,
backgrounds.
You know what?
It's the cookout. What y'all eating in the chat? If y'all eating right now,
Hey, you remember Lupe made that
Go ahead,
that
post
album Lasers?
Mm-hmm.
What
A
was the?
Samurai Jack video game would be fire. I would definitely play that. To see, that's something that would like.
They did
well,
make a Samurai Jack game.
Well, I'm pretty sure was that on like Game
Oh,
Boy?
little tweak. T-Rex saying tweak. I don't know if it was on Game. No, it wasn't on Game Boy. It was on I wanna
It
say
had to be PlayStation 2 probably.
Maybe so. Yeah.
PlayStation 2 had a lot of games, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was on PlayStation 2. But I do remember something about it. Samurai Jack video game. Something like that. Something like that.
I'm gonna keep my.
All right,
laser.
y'all.
I'm gonna let y'all bully me. It's cool. I'm here now. I'm gonna stand
Don't
beside.
let him. Don't let him.
Nobody was trying to get
Don't
you
let
to
him
change.
do
I'm gonna stand beside him.
Mm-hmm.
Making observations. Well, at least I was making observations.
Okay, we got some chicken wedges and asparagus. I like it.
Wait, what's a chicken wedge?
Chicken wedges.
I don't know, like a wing. Some real meat cabeza in the ducky house.
Kielbasa.
Okay.
Look, he
That's what's up.
is
He's coming for you.
JBM has finally inspired the chat to talk about food in the Discord.
I've been trying.
the chat.
45 shows. It took us
After
45
20
a whole
after
year.
40 after 40 it took us 44 shows, 45 shows.
No, it's
to
a
get
show
it.
called The
But now we're
Cookout.
here.
Nobody wanted to eat with me. Thank
You
you.
know.
I appreciate that.
T-Rev just confirmed he's eating chicken and wedges, not chicken wedges. We appreciate
listen.
the clarification. Used.
Hey, I was just like, oh, he probably meant
Chicken
some type
and
of wing.
wedges. Hey, listen, I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, maybe he cut the chicken into wedges. I'm like, that's some real like OCD stuff. But hey, you know, I'm not judging.
Well, I've
I
got
wouldn't
Beyond
cut my
Burgers,
chicken into wedges, but that
carrots,
make
onions, and mashed potatoes. That's what I'm eating.
So you're just eating like the patty.
so you eating vegetables, and more vegetables.
Yeah. Plant protein and veggies.
just like plain patty in it.
Yeah, plain patty. I was gonna use bread, but the bread I got from Costco is bad, and I need to return it. And I'm
Can I
upset
just
about it.
say, all right, before we get into
That's like eating meatloaf, but it's a veggie loaf.
Yeah, it's like yeah. Think of it as meatloaf.
is it juicy?
It's good. Hey, don't sleep on Beyond Burgers. Beyond Burgers are good.
I'm sleep, bro. I'm in a slumber.
Yeah, T-Rev. They're coming down
I'm in
in
carbonate.
price.
As a matter
so
of
Costco
fact,
sells them. You get 8 patties for like $9, 9 maybe 10.
You know
like
what,
that.
JBM? I will try it and I will report back
Thank
because I have
cool.
not. Something just touched me. I am easing up on meat, leaning more towards pescatarian is when you only eat chicken, and then whatever the next level is where you
Thought
drop
that
out.
was a denomination.
You know what? It's time to stop.
oh man, oh gosh, not a denomination.
I'm screaming. Also, Lauren Holmes.
That's
says,
good.
JBM, are you related to Miss Holmes?
Yeah, it's my sister right there. What's up,
What's
sis?
up, sis?
It's my baby sis.
You're not eating real food,
She said,
bro.
Got her full name on the internet. That's crazy, but oh well.
I mean, all of our real names on the internet somewhere.
"This is a
Don't
fact."
make it easy for people.
Oh, my bad. I ain't say nothing.
I'm pretty sure people are going to YouTube first to find people's backgrounds and real
Yeah,
names.
y'all
That'd
can-
be wild.
Yeah, y'all can one quick Google search. You'll find my full, all my stuff.
It's all in the. There's a police chief with my name that, for whatever reason, it's a good thing because he's way more popular than I am. So if you Google my name, like he's the first person that pops up,
Dang.
which has been advantageous.
I haven't Googled me in a minute. I hope I don't pop up. That'd be weird. But I don't do nothing, so
Me neither. I don't do nothing either.
low-key lifestyle. Y'all ready to get into this?
Yeah, been ready, been here, ready. Let's get it. Let's do this.
Add to stream. Pew. Okay.
Yeah, Presbyterian is fish T-Red. Ducky,
So
that's a cool name if that's your first name. I like that.
But wait, Presbyterian is the denomination though.
Presbyterian.
Look at us way off topic.
yeah, I think you added an extra syllable in there
Presbyterian?
too.
I thought it was Presbyterian.
Pressure.
Hey man,
I
it's
don't know.
it's all yeah. Okay, wait, who's right, me or JBM? Because I thought it was Presbyterian.
I'm absolutely wrong. So I don't know if you're
It's
right, but I know
Presbyterian,
I'm
right?
wrong.
JBM is very wrong, and you were just going with the flow.
Okay, I thought
Alrighty. So
well, then Presbyterian. I think-
Yo, he really want to find this out. Hey, we need to.
I promise you, it is.
So Lauren, I'm gonna break it down for you. We did decided to go through all of the Marvel films. We decided to rank them in groups. So our initial ranking is here. Is zoom out for you. That's not the official one. It's this one. This is our ranking of the MCU films from best to worst. Captain America Civil War at the top, Captain America Winter Soldier in the 2 spot, then Black Panther, then the Avengers Infinity War, and then the Avengers Endgame rounding out the top 5. We have Doctor Strange in the 12 spot.
Oh, okay.
And
You did put Deadpool behind it, right?
This is just the MCU. And then we have Thor the Dark World all the way at the bottom. Now, I do believe this list low-key changed a little bit as we added more films into it. After we did this list, we moved on over to Fox and we ranked the Fox
High
films
key.
from best to worst. This, in my opinion, was the hardest to do because we battled for the bottom. Most of these movies were worse than the top. It was very clear where the separation should be. Although a lot of people in the chat fought for X2 to be at the bottom. 2 people on the stage wanted it to be towards the top, and we won.
Sis, you
And
feel
then,
I voted
Found a
for
happy
it.
medium.
and then we ranked the rest of the live action films, everything that wasn't Disney or Fox, and we just put it in a list together. So now we are in the process of bringing those 3 lists together. We already combined the MCU list with the Fox list, and today we just need to bring the rest of the remaining films into this list. We got a few of them in there last week, but we did a lot more talking than we did working on the list, so we have a bit of a ways to go. Lauren wanted to know where Doctor Strange was. Doctor Strange is in the 17 spot right now.
Wow. That Deadpool is just killing me. I need y'all to know that.
Deadpool
Oh,
was
yo,
good.
real quick. So, Presbyterianism.
God.
I told y'all
a
it's Presbyterian.
denomination.
You good?
Say-
You got it out the system?
Presbyterian. Yeah, I know. Cause look, I knew
Polyester.
that was a thing. It's a derivative of Protestantism. Had to. I was like, nah, that is close. It is within the ballpark.
I don't think
Anyway,
any
let's continue.
arguing, fam. Lauren, I agree. It is a lot to look at, which is why we broke it up into smaller bits. But did Doctor Strange make it into the top 10?
It was, but it got pushed down from because of other movies.
Got you. So we did think, and also the
Or
MCU
was it?
all around is really good. I don't think the MCU has bad movies except for Thor: The Dark World. I'm pretty sure that's a bad movie. And then others would argue that Captain Marvel was also bad. I don't know.
Yeah, Thor: The Dark World is definitely.
But for the most part, these movies were really
Dark
good. which
World is the worst
why-
movie.
Yes, it is all the way at the bottom, and that's why even on our large group, the majority of the top spots is the MCU. There's still several films after Thor: The Dark World also. So, are we ready to
Let's do
finish?
it. Let's do it.
All right. So, we got through Blade, Spider Man, and Spider Man 2. Spider Man 2 was in the 14 spot. JBM, when we got on here, you had a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
What's your issue with Spider Man 2 being in the 14 spot?
Spider-Man 2. That needs to be at least above Deadpool.
Spider
I
Man
put
2.
it above Ant-Man too. Well, Ant-Man also. Let's say put it that way.
I don't know how I feel about it being over Ant-Man. I would watch Ant-Man before I watch Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
2.
y'all know how I feel about
Deadpool.
Ant-Man now. I love Ant-Man, but Spider-Man 2?
Cool, how you feeling?
I could definitely put it above Deadpool.
JBM, I think I supported moving above Deadpool. How you feel?
I'll take what I can get, you know? I'll take what I can get. What's above Iron Man? What?
Logan.
Logan and Blade. Ooh, that's strong. You know. Maybe Spider-Man 2 can go above Logan. I don't know. I'm just saying.
When's the last time you watched Logan?
Years before the pandemic.
I watched Logan before we did the Fox list.
Mm-hmm.
I think Logan can stay where it is. I really do.
Logan, you know,
was great.
Logan was great, but comparing the two movies, Spider-Man 2 would put me in a better mood after watching it. Logan, I'm just depressed. I'm like, dang, my dog dead. Like, tough. Professor X went out crazy.
But that doesn't mean that it's a worse movie. As far as like, excuse my language, but badassery goes, I would put Logan higher on the badassery list than I would Spider-Man 2.
I think it's more badassery.
Well, Logan is a better film.
Yeah, well, it was made to be more of a film than a, superhero movie.
Yeah, like Logan is a film, and like Spider-Man 2 though, if
we got some lagger.
Like if we're basing it on the like classic filmmaking. Oh no.
Breaking up. Basically, you were saying that it is just an overall great film, I would assume, because you were breaking up.
I would say it's a better film than Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but I would say Spider-Man 2 is the better comic book movie.
Yeah, Doc Ock, man, that was great. Doc Ock was great.
Can we leave it where it is, though?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
All
right. So next, where's Venom? So the last thing we put was Spider-Man 2 is here. So by default, Venom should be below it somewhere.
Venom below? Yeah, put that up. Venom above Deadpool, man, all day. Oh,
I don't have.
I'm good with Venom.
Yeah, that was 3, Ducky. That was 3 when he was doing the straight trash. Dear.
All right. Next we have Blade 2.
Creed 2? What? Oh,
Blade 2.
I'm not as vested in this one as the other two.
Blade 2 was the first movie with the vampires whose faces open like this.
Yeah, the predator mouth situation.
Blade is in the.
Yes.
What is she talking about?
You know what?
Became predator out the blue.
Man, yeah, Coop kind of got another leg.
What'd you say, Coop?
Oh, he froze.
I said Predator. I said out of nowhere in oh god. This is not fun.
Hey man,
You know what,
he out in the
T-Rev?
sticks, man. He out in the sticks.
T-Rev, I didn't know that, and that makes a lot
Oh,
of
really?
sense. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Guillermo del Toro had a show on FX called The Strain. It's a vampire show. Basically, Dracula comes to the East Coast and starts jacking everybody up. It's a very entertaining, crazy, gory in the nasty way kind of show. But I would say they're very similar as far as the gross factor. Blade 2 and The Strain. So one, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It should be on Hulu on demand or Hulu FX for Hulu, whatever you want to call it. It's on there. It's really good. But I didn't know that, and like instantly it clicked. Those two are very similar. And I do believe The Strain is based off of a comic book series. And I think it had 4 or 5 episodes. I know it came on while I was in college. Season 1 started, I think, my junior or senior year. But it was great. Cool. We lost you.
Okay.
If you can
We
hear
lost
us,
Coop.
we have you.
All right, so Blade. I feel like Blade 2. I put Blade 2 above Deadpool.
Let me zoom in for the people at home so they can see a little better. He's putting Blade 2 above Deadpool.
Yeah, that's me. That's my visual. Mm-hmm. Maybe even above Venom.
I think I wanted Blade 2 above Venom in the original list. I think I lost on that.
Oh,
But
yeah?
yes, but I'm comfortable putting Blade 2 above Venom.
Okay.
The only Blade, the worst Blade was definitely Blade 3. Where's Blade 3 on this Blade Trinity? Oh yeah, it's not at the bottom. There's several movies lower.
Spider-Man 3.
You know what I can do? Because Coop is MIA, I'll put it above Venom, but I'll make it like a different color so that we can get Coop's opinion on it. So we can keep going.
All right. We could also take a community vote, see what they think.
Community, how are you feeling? Would you like to put Blade 2 above Venom? Tell us how you feel.
Above Venom or above Deadpool?
Tell us how you feel. We want to know.
I think I should have finished cooking that patty all the way through.
Let me find out y'all here eating raw beans. Are they beans?
No, there's no beans in it. He said neither.
Ducky Momo, we need more.
Ducky, where you putting it? Where you putting it? T-Rev say above Venom, below Deadpool.
What?
Oh, he wants to swap Deadpool and Venom out there. I know. Raheem
No.
feels me. Deadpool was not that good. It was not.
Deadpool was highly entertaining. I didn't think it was bad. I think it's a different kind of it's definitely a different kind of superhero film. We haven't seen anything like it, which makes it different from the other ones. But there was a lot of badassery. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was all right. The comedy was, all right. It was just a spot on depiction of the character.
I think
outside of that, like the movie was just,
they
what
did.
did I call it last time? A water balloon movie? It's water balloon.
What does that mean?
Fun for a second, then it's over. No
I remember
splash.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Should I add that to the list, or we could leave that where it is?
Well, hold on, where do we have it?
I was talking about water balloon. Should water balloon be added to our list?
Why not?
Ducky Momo says, but I would take T-Rev's answer if it promotes Deadpool.
All right, so we got a double up on Venom over on what did it see? Let's go. Venom. Hold above Venom, below Deadpool. So Deadpool, Blade 2, Venom. 2 votes for that. 2 votes for Deadpool, Blade 2, Venom. Then we got 1 vote for Deadpool being below all of them. Lauren, what Lauren say?
Lauren only saw Deadpool once, and she's not interested in seeing the second one. So I don't think Deadpool was winning Lauren's vote.
All right, so that's okay. So that's 2 and 2 then for Deadpool. This Deadpool is locked. I guess Coop need to come back.
Cool.
Am I coming through clear? Am I lagging?
Nah, you're clear right now.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear, man.
All right. Hopefully that fixed it. I had to do some stuff, technical configuring. Anyways, what are we talking about now?
We are on the same movie. We've been struggling this whole time.
So yeah, when we lost you, we reached out to the community, and we're in a lock 2-2. So they were trying to put what was it, Amani? Deadpool, Blade 2, Venom, and then that was T-Rev and Ducky, and then Raheem and Lauren were saying no to Deadpool being above those out of the 3.
So
Wait.
I think it's safe that Deadpool can stay where it is. The question is more so, where is Blade 2 going to fall in between? Because if we're going in the order of how we've been doing things, Blade 2 would, well, no, we just readjusted it, but Blade 2 would be like below Deadpool. But the people think, and I do think that Blade 2 should be over Deadpool. So the question is Blade 2 better than Venom?
So Blade 2, let's recap. Blade 2 had that. The story was basically this team of mercenaries or whatever were tasked with taking out this or picking up vials. What were they? They were trying to get the vials or something like that.
In Blade 2, this new strain of vampires came out, and they were wilding, their face open, they were
new strain
and better than the regular vampires. And the regular vampires were like, yo, we don't like them. Like, they doing too much. Dracula is here. He's trying to take us regular vampires out. We got to wipe them. So Blade teamed up with the regular vampires so that they could all take out Dracula and the advanced vampires.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Okay, so I remember not liking Blade 2 as much as I like Blade 1.
I mean, that's given. Blade 1 was that movie.
But,
Oh, Coop, what you missed also when you left, T-Rev let us know that was directed by Guillermo del Toro. And I said that makes a lot of sense because Guillermo del Toro made The Strain on FX, which was a vampire show that had a lot of parallels. I don't know if you've seen it, between Blade 2.
Oh, yeah. That like, does make sense.
The gore factor and how gross Blade 2 was in comparison to the first one, that was very Guillermo del Toro. So we talked about that for a bit too on the route.
I will say Blade 2 had more action than Venom.
I agree. Actually, can I also say I think I like the villain in Blade. He was scarier than the dude from Venom.
Yeah.
Who was the villain in Blade 2?
Dracula.
It was Dracula?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I just remember them shooting up crazy looking vampires. Them getting picked off one by one. Dracula. Who played Dracula in Blade 2? Let me look at this.
I would say, is Blade 2 better than
Was it the
Venom?
dude from Game of Thrones who played Tyrion's daddy?
Dominic Purcell?
Oh, Jared Nomak.
I can't. You know what? I can't honestly right now say whether or not I like Blade 2 more than I like Venom. Right now, I feel like I liked Venom more than I like Blade 2. But that might be because that's probably recency bias.
Hold up, that wasn't Dracula.
Am I mixing up Blade 2 and Blade 3?
Maybe Blade
Might
2.
be.
He was the main villain was the leader of the Reapers. They were called the Reapers, Reaper vampires.
But they still had the split mouths, right?
Yeah. Their hearts were encased in bone to prevent from being stabbed with the stake. Yeah.
Yeah, Dracula was in Blade 3.
Okay, never mind then. Not Dracula, just a big nasty dude. They were all bald and hairless and very white. Very in need of a tan. Had like this little split down here.
Yeah.
All right. I can do a little compromise here. I put Blade 2 under Venom. But I'm sorry, y'all, I can't put Deadpool above it. Either of those.
No, I wouldn't. I would
Can't
put
do
it.
not in good faith. Not in my Presbyterian faith. Can't do it.
So what we're saying
Yeah, I'm with that.
is going. It was
I
supposed
agree with JBM.
under Venom.
Yeah. I'm with that.
All right, let's see where we are now. It's right here. So now we need to put the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's Andrew Garfield and Jamie Foxx as Electro.
I like that movie.
I like that movie too. I also thought that Jamie Foxx did a great job. Well, he always does.
Yeah.
But I was kind of sad that they didn't continue with that franchise. I thought he was a very great Electro. I also I'm not saying that he was a better Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, but he was younger, like behavioral wise and look wise. Like all of the kids in the first Spider-Man trilogy were like 30.
T-Rev says, nah.
I mean,
Oh,
strong with passion. I like that.
gave me all caps. I didn't think it was bad.
Oh, look at you go.
That's tough. That's tough. I don't know, man.
Now I gotta rewatch Spider-Man 2. I'm like, hold on, I gotta be rethinking. Right.
Because I am not a fan of the Amazing Spider-Man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, either of those movies.
I thought the first
It's
one
not,
was
and it's not. Here's the thing: it's not the performances, it's not the actors. Just the movie, the plot. Yeah, I wasn't there. It did not grab me. Like, I don't have. I think the performances of the actors was fine, but the overall story in that 2-movie run wasn't that great.
So are y'all not looking forward to Electro coming back as part of the Sinister Six?
I don't mind Electro coming back. Like, I don't mind the performances. I just felt the story in the Amazing Spider-Man was not good, and it wasn't as good as the original Spider-Man movies. That first tralogy. Well, the first 2 movies.
I was about to say the third one was
That third one was like,
Okay. I'm cool with leaning on the community with this one. They
because it was like, I would say those
so we can
movies
move
are
it
like
down.
a step above the third Spider-Man movie, and that's not saying a lot. Not saying a lot.
all right. So I can definitely say that I would at the very least put it below. Actually, it can definitely go below Far From Home. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You put it above the first Avenger?
It's not going about that first Spider-Man movie, dog. That's not happening.
How is Spider-Man all the way down there?
Because these movies that are up here are not bad.
It's happening.
We're still early on the list.
Yo, I gotta get readjusted.
Where is it? That's a solid top. There's like what 20 something.
There's a lot of movies
Yes.
below it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of movies below it.
So we
Like,
can't.
it ain't like.
It's hard
But
to see on the screen, but there's a lot of movies below it, y'all. So don't feel some
I
type
got
of
you.
way about what's going on in the 20s when like there's movies in the 40s.
T-Red said, "Put it at the bizarre."
And
oh man, that's great.
although I do think a lot of what's left
I
on
think
list is going down. So how about this?
Yeah,
I think Heem and Trev on the same page about Amazing Spider-Man 2 if we go into the community.
amazing. I mean, is it worse than Iron Man 3 though? That's the question. Is it worse than Iron Man 3?
Let me move these down so that we can see them.
It's honestly worse than
How is
Guardians of the
Iron Man
Galaxy
3 above
2.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
What is
Because I'm
that
like,
about?
it's definitely a better movie than. How did Iron Man 3 get above Guardians of the Galaxy 2? How did we do that?
That was y'all. That was y'all again.
I liked Iron Man 3.
But it wasn't better than Guardians 2.
Hold up, Coop. You was like very anti Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Volume
we
2.
didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's why
Yeah, but
Iron Man 3 is there. I would much rather watch Iron Man 3.
well, no, okay. I would say that Iron Man 3 is definitely down where it needs to be, but I can't say it's better than Guardians 2.
When's the last time you watched Guardians 2? I do not. I would much rather, if I had to choose between watching Iron Man 3 or Guardians 2, I'm choosing Iron Man 3 all day.
So I recently watched Iron Man 3, and it was not it.
You probably watched it with your brother. So as far as I'm concerned, that's
I didn't though.
not
I intentionally watched it without him. You know, he did come down at one point though, and was like, "What you watching garbage for?"
exactly. That counts. That counts.
It's not me, Ducky. It's them. I'm for Baby Groot.
Okay,
let's
so
remember-
like here's the problem though. So they all get a little muddy after the first act.
What?
Both of those movies, Iron Man 3 and Guardians
Okay.
2.
Let's
Guardians of the Galaxy
Amazing
was
2
all-
out the way. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm cool with putting that.
But see, it kind of dictates. But here's my thing: Amazing Spider-Man 2 for me is going somewhere below Iron Man 3 or Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's going, but I got to figure out where Guardians and Iron Man 3 actually should be positioned.
Okay, can I just
Iron
say?
Man 2 is too high. That movie.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There's no way you watching Thor before Iron Man 2. You got to get your brother out of your head. Thor was not that.
Hold up. Days of Future Past, I would put above Iron Man 2. And First Class. How did those get? Lord, help us.
Okay, Coop
Days
and
of
GM, where are we putting Iron Man 2? Because clearly it needs to move because we can't move past this. So where do y'all
I
want
have no
Iron Man
problem.
2
Guardians
is
2. Are we talking about Guardians
yeah.
2 or Iron Man 2?
Guardians 2 should be below Iron. I personally thought Guardians 2 was too high. I wanted Iron Man 2 to be higher, and y'all outvoted me.
See,
Iron Man
T-Red
3
feels
is better than
T-Red
Guardians of
feels
the Galaxy 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was an episode of Maury, and at the end they
Oh
fought.
shoot! Yo,
It was
episode.
Maury with the biggest fight at the end.
You are the father.
And he was like, "Yeah, I am, but your mom was getting on my nerves, so I killed her."
He pulled a invincible on him, did?
You sure did. I didn't put the two together, but you're right.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know. But yeah, Volume 2
Well,
better
it was
than Iron
nothing
Man
to
3
me.
all day. All day.
What'd you say, JBM?
Volume 2 is better than Iron Man 3.
do
I
not
can't
want-
lie. Like that whole villain like twist was crazy. I was like, who was in the room taking drugs when they okayed this? Because that's crazy.
Oh man. What you talking about for Iron Man 3?
You
Yeah.
letting your brother get to you because
Nah,
you didn't know about the Mandarin like that.
I didn't, but even watching the movie, it didn't feel right. I was like, that's crazy.
That was the twist. What's wrong with movies with little twists?
But you know what? The wild thing is the Mandarin is going to be in Shang-Chi,
Yeah, rightfully so.
and it's an actual accurate representation of the Mandarin. Or well, at
Yeah,
least
like why
thus
even
far.
use that name? You know what I mean? They didn't have to
Yeah.
use the name Mandarin.
Yeah. That's where I would definitely have to dock
I'm not
points
with
from
it.
it because of that
Okay,
misdirect.
fine.
They didn't
Where
respect the
is
rule.
Iron Man 3 moving to? Because clearly
Below
I'm
Guardians. Just put it below Guardians. Swap those.
happy.
Yes.
Okay. Now, where? What did I?
You're moving it.
Oh,
Undo. Stop. Undo.
Cease.
Hey, we need a backup in this Excel sheet.
where? It's Google Docs. All you got to do is like go to a previous version with Gucci.
All right. So
Where is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 going?
I'm with the community on this one. We can drop it low. I'm not gonna fight for it. I never even watched it after the first time. So
So, like, below Iron Man 2, like how far low is this?
my vote. I'm putting my vote to the community. Where are we putting Spider-Man 2? That's what I'm.
No, the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
There is a significant difference. And where? Ooh, are we putting that below First Class?
That I will battle y'all on that. The First Class and the First Class. And,
Trev said bottom
Days of
10.
hey,
Oh, man.
I'm with it. Let's do it. But First Class and Days of Future Past need to be above Iron Man 3. At least. That's just what you know.
X-Men
Okay.
First Class where they killed
gotta
Darwin? That don't even make sense.
Was
That
it?
was-
So
he
that
wasn't
was when
even
they
a
killed.
main character. He was just
Yeah, but
somebody
that
we
made
thought was
that
gonna
that
be
whole
cool.
that whole death made no sense. He it's Darwin,
It didn't, but does Iron Man 3 make sense?
and it was unnecessary. Like, why even put the character in there in the first place? Like, if
what,
you're
what
gonna,
made more sense? Or what made less sense? The Mandarin switching bait or Darwin dying?
they were both
The
atrocious.
Mandarin made more sense to me. One man was like, yo, I'm trying to take over the world, but I don't want to be the face of it. So I'm going to hire this drunk dude. We're going to use the name the Mandarin. I understand why that bothers y'all, but let's just pretend his name isn't Mandarin. Okay. This man was just in front of the cameras, used him as an actor, while the real bad guy was doing secret stuff and nobody was even looking at him. That makes sense to me.
It's an unnecessary.
That
plot
makes
device.
sense, but not using the Mandarin.
It is an absolutely unnecessary. Both of those are unnecessary plot devices. Like, they are equally as bad, in my
But
opinion.
the thing though, the Darwin, what's his name? He wasn't even a plot. He was just a character we was hoping to see. It died. He was not part of the plot.
Okay, but his power is he can evolve over. Like, his whole power thing is like he can evolve past anything. There's no way that should have killed him. His body would have adapted to the conditions and he would have survived. That's the problem. Like, that makes no sense. Like, you just literally just sat there and
Was that
killed a
his
black
power?
character for no reason.
Let's see.
Yes, that's
JBM.
Darwin's power. That's why his name is Darwin.
Can
His
I just
evolution. He
say the
embodies
obvious?
evolution. That makes no sense.
Let's see.
More
Darwin.
importantly, he was a black man. Okay? They just needed a reason to kill him.
You just like needlessly killed a black character.
That's
Like,
why
Oh, now okay. See, now we're getting to the core of it. You
Okay.
see, now we're getting to the core.
you just
Yeah.
needlessly.
all right, they needed a reason to kill the black man. So they
Is
made
Darwin
up
immortal?
to those in the chat who didn't see it coming, you crazy.
How is, if his power is, if he has the power of evolution, how is he not immortal?
Like that, he should be able to adapt to anything.
He
Adapt
adapts to
this.
anything. That is his
That don't
power.
even make no sense.
It makes
So
no
he
sense. To kill
he
him.
can adapt to physical stimuli, but he cannot adapt to energy-based stimuli.
That makes no sense.
It does.
He is
Punch a
Darwin.
punching bag and then, hit a bag with an energy blast.
T Rev, yes, he adapts to environment. Remember, he put his head in the fish tank and grew gills.
Like, yeah,
That's
exactly.
physical, though.
I'm
That's
telling
physical.
you, that's an environment underwater. JBM,
Wow.
look at me. It's because he was a black man. Just it don't make no sense. They needed a reason to get. He was too powerful, and they needed a reason to go. Okay.
Hey,
that makes more sense than them just killing him and try to come up with. Come on now,
You could have made him a different character. You didn't have to like the fact that he's Darwin, and that's his power. Is he has the power of evolution, and for whatever he can't evolve past that, like that makes no sense to me. So like, you could have just made him a lesser X-Men or a lesser mutant.
Yeah, one answer for why couldn't Darwin adapt to Shaw is because the writers wrote an interesting character with interesting powers, but then realized that he'd make the rest of the movie too difficult to write to due to those powers. So they had to limit him. The excuse would be too much power too fast, so he didn't have time to adapt.
So basically what you're saying is they didn't want the black man to have
it was a cop-out.
You just agreed with me, low-key. High-key, actually.
Yeah, that is a terrible reason.
Basically, the attack was too quick to react to.
That's terrible. That's bad writing.
Yeah, it is bad.
First of all,
but,
they wrote him in there, left him there, and then as they were writing, wrote him out. They could have just that wasn't necessary. So what was the point?
And if he can turn his entire body into a diamond, how does that not diffuse the energy blast? That makes no sense to me.
Diamonds can still be cracked.
But I'm saying, like, if he can physically change his entire molecular structure, like, he should have been able to evolve into something that would have prevented him energy blast
that quickly.
That makes no sense.
That quickly.
Yeah, it's
I'm just doing devil's.
That makes no sense. That's terrible writing. That's horrible writing. That's terrible, atrocious.
More than the Mandarin, bait and switch.
That's still that's both instances are terrible writing. And that's not understand. Both instances are not understanding the character. Like that's just they didn't understand what the character was. I'm not with it.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
They killed him because he was a black man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say. All right, let's just ignore this. Would you put The Amazing Spider-Man 2 above X-Men First Class?
No.
Okay, so we don't even need to argue this Iron Man 3 versus X-Men First Class point right this second. How about that?
I'm cool with it. Let's keep it moving.
Just put it put it below First Class.
Wait, so y'all saying it goes above Captain Marvel?
Everything goes above Captain Marvel.
I'm not gonna argue it because I understand, but I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Captain Marvel was hot, like that garbage that's been out in the community dumpster. Like
in the summertime.
In the summertime, like come on.
Okay, Punisher Warzone. I don't even remember this, so y'all got it. We just put Amazing Spider-Man 2 at the 32 spot.
Punisher Warzone. Punisher Warzone was
that the sequel?
Fun watch. It was a good watch. Yeah. No, it was the remake to the one with John Travolta. It was the remake. It was when he was doing all the brutal killings, like the finisher type.
It got gory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, with Jigsaw. Yeah. It's better than Thor.
Punisher Warzone.
Negative.
Well, can I just say, y'all decided.
So you're saying that Punisher Warzone is better than Days of Future Past?
Probably.
Nah, you don't sound confident at all.
No. Days of Future Past and First Class, I need to have above Iron Man 3, is what I'm saying. That they need to be above Iron Man 3. Both of those movies.
Cool.
So maybe I'll put it below,
I can't put First Class above Iron Man 3. Days of Future Past, there is an argument to be made. That
First Class was the first movie.
No, it wasn't. Days of Future Past came first, then First Class.
No, it wasn't.
No, First Class came first.
First Class was first. Yeah, First Class was first.
No, Days of Future Past was when they
No.
Days of
First Class. It's got the name first in it.
First Class was first. Then Days of Future Past was after that. Then came Apocalypse.
Yeah, that that terrible mess of a movie.
Where do we have Apocalypse? Oh,
Is that
jeez.
even on here?
That makes no sense.
It's down there at the
I
40.
thought that why I don't know why I was thinking Days of Future
Yeah.
Past was the
First class, you got to see Professor X, how he got put in a
no.
wheelchair.
I just
at
because
the
I
end.
remember Days of Future Past was when they took the original X-Men cast because they brought in Wolverine and he went back into the past, and then that's when we see the younger Xavier and Magneto. In my brain, that movie came first because chronologically that should be first.
You're forgetting that Wolverine was in X-Men First Class when they were building the team, and he was like, "Get away from me!" Like they
Right.
didn't even get to talk to him. So
Yeah, he was in first class.
that had to happen before.
Days of Future Past is but it's a that movie is better than Iron Man 3.
Both of them are.
All right,
You got to see Magneto's backstory. Come on, man.
Man, we know what Magneto's backstory is. That's
No,
not it.
we didn't. Not like that. We didn't get to see the fence get broken. You know, the pain, the connection. Come on.
I don't
man.
think we
You
needed
got
a
to understand
refresher
his
on.
anger.
That's like I mean that's not it's like seeing the backstory to Fantastic Four again. I really don't that's cool crew. They added more detail. That's good.
I still don't know
care.
Fantastic Four's backstory.
Also, Magneto is one of the few characters whose backstory is based on like a historical event. Like we didn't need to rehash that. We know.
How many historical movies do we watch though that we know, and we still watch them?
That's not the point.
Repeatedly? I don't know if I go back
The
to
point
rewatch
was we already
historical
know
movies.
the story. Like
I didn't know his backstory. I
Well,
just
that's
thought
because
he
you
was
didn't.
a tainted
That's
mutant.
Brad. There's a whole comic book series about this. Multiple.
you never saw the first X-Men trilogy? I'm confused.
This is no mystery.
I don't remember any of those X-Men movies. The first three, erased them from my mind.
That's wild.
This
Anyways,
is why we can't
I
get
would argue that Days of Future Past is definitely up there. Like it should be above Iron Man 3.
Okay. Y'all
Yes.
clearly want me to move it down. So how about okay.
Okay, now war movies. I'm sorry. I saw Trev put in there, but yes, war movies. Those movies I will watch repeatedly
Oh,
because most of those
They
are like
just-
feel good.
My partners are biased against First Class because Darwin was killed too early.
Yeah, man, that was
That's
horrible.
the
That was
core of
waste. You could have made him a lesser mutant and then just did that whole sequence, and I honestly wouldn't have a problem with it. But the fact that he's Darwin and that's his power, and all of a sudden that's all you needed to do to take him out. Like, nah, man, get out of here. That's terrible.
I have a petition that I think is going to solve all of this because I have a feeling that if we just move Iron Man 3 down, y'all are then going to be unhappy with the placement of Iron Man 2. So here is my
Wonder
proposition.
Woman. Yeah.
Let's move X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men First Class over Iron Man 3. That would push down Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2, and Thor. And that would put these two movies in the 27 and the 28 spot. How do y'all feel?
I'm okay with that.
Would that solve all of this?
It should.
That's how we. Hold on. What's the move?
He just watch.
Okay. Do y'all feel better now?
Yes.
I feel better now. That's good. I like it.
We're good?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Where is Punisher Warzone going?
Below First Class.
Okay, but here's Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah,
Is
I'm cool with
all
that.
the way down below Thor. So y'all
That's
are saying
fine.
that Punisher Warzone is better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Absolutely.
Peace, T-Rare.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So where's Punisher Warzone
There's-
is going there?
They don't make bad Punisher movies.
That's because
That one with John Travolta was kind of dull. That was a dull Punisher.
well, the Punisher is below Blade Trinity for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But
But it's
Punisher
not like
Warzone was
it's
like
not
the
trash.
first time we got to see Punisher like be Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it above Iron Man 3.
Yeah, put it above put it below first class. Put it below first class right there.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. Next, we have Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Also, as a whole, this next little grouping of movies is not our faves. So I have a feeling that I can move significantly down this list. Ooh, didn't want to do that. What did I just do?
So Ducky, you're probably very satisfied with the Netflix version of Punisher. Right, wrong.
That in my opinion, that was the best version.
Punisher. That is the best Punisher, hands down.
Absolutely.
Like,
He has his superpower where he charges up. Punisher, yo, cool. You remember that?
bro,
Like, yo, whenever
that
Punisher
is the
do
best.
some unbelievable stuff, he do this thing where he's like,
Oh man.
like, yo, that's his he going, yeah, he powering up, man. KO Ken.
It's like the was it Reebok or Nike, the pumps
I'm screaming.
where you pump the shoe, the tongue.
Yeah.
That's basically what he was doing. That was his power.
Yeah, man. Yo, every time he don't miss.
Okay, I don't disagree with that either. Him and Daredevil was really good.
Yeah.
Was very accurate. The show was a departure, but it was still
I mean, you had to
very
go
well executed.
Yeah, you had to. There was a whole show around him, so we had to.
It was more or less a backstory almost. I mean, but it wasn't that his appearance in Daredevil was like that was Punisher.
Okay. We're nearing the bottom of this list now. I moved us down because I have a feeling what's left is going to be lower than we think. Next, we have the Amazing Spider-Man. I can honestly say I would rather watch the Amazing Spider-Man before I watch Fantastic Four.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's good with me.
Whoa, look at that. Smooth.
I'm not a fan of the movie, so as long as it's in the bottom, I don't care. It's somewhere down there though.
Okay. Blade Trinity.
Somewhere down there.
Yeah.
Where?
Wait, time out. Now,
Blade
where?
Trinity. I put it below Amazing.
I'll put it. Yeah, me too. I would, because I'm not watching. I'll watch Blade Trinity before I watch those Fantastic Four movies.
Okay. Yeah. Are y'all watching Fantastic Four before the Punisher?
No.
Absolutely.
Oh, y'all didn't agree. So
wait, hold on. Time out. What was the question?
I think Coop kind of.
What are you watching? Blade Trinity the Punisher or Fantastic Four?
Oh, the Punisher.
Okay. Spider-Man 3 or Fantastic Four?
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I've never.
I don't even remember Ghost Rider, dog.
That movie was so bad.
Nicholas Cage.
I can't even remember, dog. I know, that's terrible. What I'm saying. And I'm trying to say, ooh, where does that go? Is it worse? It's not. Is it worse than Silver Surfer?
No, I wouldn't say so. I would say Ghost Rider is above Silver Surfer. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting pop-up.
I would say that. Who was the main villain in Ghost Rider?
Wasn't it? Was it not Mephisto?
He fought the devil?
Yes.
Wasn't he the villain?
Blackheart.
Mephisto was in that movie though. I don't even remember.
Mephisto was
Blackheart.
in the
Yeah,
movie.
he the one that makes the deal with him. So Blackheart is a demonic son of Mephisto. That's who he is. Mephisto out there giving wizard strokes, making demons. He created little alternate reality bubbles just to pop out some kids. That's what he did.
Where's
Oh, man.
Rider?
Shout out WandaVision.
Oh man.
Actually, okay, can I do this? Because I just been waiting. I just want to get this out the way. Also, I don't know why these two are on here twice. But Hulk 2003 can
Dookie.
go above Fantastic Four 2015. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Both movies are trash. And that Hulk movie is like it's 10 times worse than what you remember it being. But he was Hulk, and he was Hulk smashing way more than there was action happening in Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was 50 minutes of science fair.
I'm cool with it. Yeah. There's not one piece of me that's a fan of Fantastic Four. I'm sorry.
That movie is bunkum.
What does that mean? What is
Terrible.
Bonkum, you know.
That's new to me.
Bunkum.
But
But bunkum.
Okay.
Bonkum, but BPs.
Where is Ghost Rider and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance going?
Man, it's
I did not see it. I didn't see it. I have to
Listen.
abstain.
I can't.
You know
I
what?
ain't
Let's go to the community. Where are we putting
Yeah.
the second Ghost Rider at? What y'all think?
Okay, I have a confession. So I said that Hulk 2003 and Fantastic Four should be all the way at the bottom, but I don't remember the Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance movie. Do y'all remember that movie?
No.
I've never watched it. I didn't even know they made a sequel to the first Ghost Rider. It didn't deserve a sequel.
The second movie might have to be at the bottom by default because I don't know where to put it.
It's
No?
There's no way that's worse than 2003 Hulk.
All right, we
It's
got
bad,
one vote for the bottom.
But
we
it's got to
one
be.
vote for above
There's
Daredevil.
no way. It's both of those movies, as far as I'm concerned. I
No way
by
is it.
default,
Yeah.
by default, I would put them below Daredevil. Both of those movies. I don't even know where to put them, but they're somewhere below Daredevil.
Was Ben Affleck in Daredevil?
Yes, he was Daredevil.
Hold it. Hold up. That was with Bullseye, right? That was with Colin Farrell. Bullseye.
Yes.
Yes, that movie was terrible.
Damn, that movie was bad. That was a bad movie.
Okay.
Electra wasn't good either.
Electra, oh man,
right,
horrible.
so I said
Putrid.
Electra, man. How was Electra above the Hulk? I mean, what's second from last?
Fantastic Four 2015. It's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
All right. The
Oh,
bottom,
never mind. Everybody said the Hulk. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. Terrible.
Oh,
Right.
so did we just finish the list?
we just
Bunkum.
finished. So if the world would like to know,
Yeah.
our worst 10 live action Marvel films are Spider-Man 3, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, X-Men Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix, Daredevil, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, Elektra, Hulk 2003, and Fantastic Four 2015. Actually, I don't have to put Hulk 2003 because the other movie was The Incredible Hulk. I could just put Hulk. So
Okay.
that's it, y'all.
That's
We
it.
did that. We
We did
did
it. It took like
A
3
month
months.
and some change.
1.5 months.
It took at least 7 shows.
Was
It
seven?
did.
I mean, we had holidays.
Just about. We had some in between. Yeah, we had some days off in between.
And
But it
we
took
had
way
to
too
take-
long.
We didn't discuss it because we didn't get to it, but it took about 7 shows.
That
So-
we did.
My food got
We-
cold.
We made it through.
Uh-oh, he eating them cold veggies.
Didn't
The
you
money's
previously
sitting
say that you didn't cook that all the way?
It's a vegetable, man.
I saw one of the patties that was it didn't seem like it was fully brown. Like it was
This
supposed
is
to be.
this is where I'm confused because it's a patty. It's a vegetable. It's veggies. Can you really undercook
It's not
that?
a vegetable though. It's a protein. You feel me? It's a what I mean, it's a protein form.
Ducky Momo Phantoms is based on a book, but it is not related to Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know. You got me there.
I just googled it. It has no relation to Marvel, but it is a sci-fi horror film based on a
What?
book.
Let me Google
His best. So Ben
TV.
Affleck's best superhero appearance is Batman in the Snyder cut of Justice League, and that movie is not even considered a part of the canon. That is
Dang,
terrible.
son. My father would say that's what happens when you cheat on J-Lo.
Wow.
Well, they back together.
Whoa.
He's not-
How? What?
They are back to Google Ben J-Lo 2020.
I thought she not married. Is she married? I don't know. I don't follow this
Well,
celebrity.
you know
I don't
she
care
got
about
the
none of
Thanos
this.
gauntlet. She got all
Aye.
the rings, man.
Oh man.
You know what? I'm not mad at her. Sis, collect the other hand. Keep
Look
going.
at that. Look at that.
Keep going.
Phantoms. I don't recall.
Yeah, but they I think they got a thing going on. Rekindle flame.
That's beyond my bandwidth.
Keep going, sis. Matter of fact, get back with Mark Anthony and leave him again. Do what you got to do.
Hey, shout out to Nick Cannon though.
No.
Nah.
No.
No, man.
No, we can't do that. We can't do
Yes,
that.
we
Nick
can.
Cannon taking
Having
care of them
children.
kids. He taking care of them babies. He in all the baby shower pictures.
Lauren, talk to your brother. He wilding.
You shouldn't be. Why are you at that many baby showers for your
You
own
know what?
kids in a
Hey,
year?
man,
How many
you
baby
got-
showers has he been to
It
this
ain't
year?
tricking if you got it.
And I'm not saying it's tricky. I'm just saying that's like, come on now. Come on.
The man like babies,
Hold on. I'm going to find a clip for
It's a,
y'all.
what did it? So you see, he's sewing.
right.
He is.
Yeah, he's
Hold
sewing.
on. Famous. What's the movie? The show he was on? Law and Order.
Hey, what was those shows where them with the families with like 10? They had like 10 kids. You know what I'm talking about? Those shows that was like on, what was that? No, it wasn't VH1. Lifetime probably. Well, it'd be like a family that had a ridiculous amount of kids. Like that's the life he's living right now.
Okay, real quick.
Oh, Dirty Dozen, something like that.
Something like that, man. It sound about right.
Can I show y'all something real quick?
Yeah, she sits
right.
with me though. Hey,
I'm about to add.
man, the goat, man. Come on, man. All this Nick
I'm
Cannon
gonna.
hate.
Oh, 23 and counting. That was it.
23
That was it.
yeah.
Man had 20. They had 23 kids. I think it was about the same. It was the same wife. One wife. One. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
oh no,
crazy.
it was all the kids. All the
That was
kids
crazy.
did their names.
One family.
They
One
take
couple.
care of them.
I'm going to share a
That's all
screen.
that
I'm gonna play something for y'all. Okay, share.
Yo, TLC has some ridiculous content.
Can y'all
What
see
was that?
Y'all good?
Law
This
and
is
Order.
an episode of Law and Order. John Stamos plays a man who got everybody pregnant. Watch this. Just watch this.
Am I
Oh,
supposed to
y'all
hear?
can hear? Yes, you're supposed to hear it. Hold on.
Okay, I just.
Okay.
There's no cell phones allowed in here. You're free to go.
You know, Detective, I'd consider suing you for harassment, but for your kid's sake, I hate to see you lose your job.
Sweet of you. Let me walk you out.
Look, Leslie, there's your father. Your girl's father.
That ain't his baby.
Cute, Detective, real cute.
What you got us watching about? Yo, that is not that child. That is not his
Y'all
baby.
watch it. That's not important. Okay. Can y'all just watch?
They wrong for that. They put that baby front and center.
Okay. Her mama dreams are strong. Can y'all just watch it?
Josh Stamos Dominican low key, I guess.
Can we get through it? Please. I'm gonna back it up. And y'all need to just accept it that my baby is his for the sake of the show.
Yo, no, absolutely not.
Hey, listen, we talking about Law and Order.
Hey, man, Uncle Jesse eating beans and rice every day. What's up?
Listen,
Boy's
Man,
dad.
that is Blue Ivy Carter. What are y'all talking about? That is not his baby. That is not his baby, man. Come on now.
Yo, hey man, free John Stamos, bro.
y'all killing me right now. We gonna get through this.
So now, I guess you expect me to wilt, right?
Ken, what's going on?
Well, this is the NYPD's vain attempt at embarrassing me. To make you all realize how many of you there are.
Son of a bitch. You said I was your one and only. Clown said he'd marry me. And me.
Yo.
Jenny, you said little Leslie's the best thing that ever happened to you.
And you said we were going to be a family. Now I'm a single mom. I had to drop out of med school.
Well, my child's more important than med school. And Kate, you call me at least once a week.
Because I want you to spend time with Zach. He's growing up without a father.
What are you saying? I'm a great father. Sends a check every month. You know I'm your daddy, huh, boy? All right, son. Dee Dee.
What is this?
Y'all never
sorry.
seen this episode?
I don't even watch the show.
don't
What
watch
is
this
this?
The point is, so on the show, like women were trying to make him go to jail.
How do they get away with writing this stuff? What is this?
People watch it.
I don't know. This
This
Tom
won't be Nick
Foolery
Cannon
right there.
in 2 years if he don't
There's
stop.
no way you're comparing him to Nick Cannon. This is not what Nick Cannon is on at all.
There's no way. First of all, yes, he is. He got 3 kids in 6 months. They
Hey,
hood
man.
quadruplets.
Shout out to Blue Ivy Carter. Don't she got a Grammy?
Yeah, she has a Grammy.
She got a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Blue Ivy.
Yeah, man. You know, hey man. You know,
But nah, man, you lost me with that. Nah. I'm
He
sorry.
has-
That ain't it.
4 children in 6 months.
what they were twins, right?
2 of them were twins and 2 were not
He
twins.
got 2 sets of twins.
Well, there you go. You know, you
Yeah,
had twins,
twins.
then you had 2 kids with the same woman.
Yes, and then he had twins. Then he had a child with a woman. Then he had a child with a different woman. Then I think that woman who had the first child that wasn't Mariah's had the twins, and now there's another woman who's pregnant.
Hey, man, that's too much math about lives I don't care about.
Hey, you know,
Look, man,
Hey,
look. As long as he
hey,
take care of
hey.
them kids, look. What you want me to
and
do?
women had a choice too in it. You know,
Everybody is ghetto in this situation.
This is they made this decision together. I wasn't included, and I'm not going to get involved.
I'm screaming.
You know, I wasn't part of the decision making process, and I'm not going to be part of the decision making process. You know what I'm saying?
that'd
I'm
be
going to
wild
stay
if
out
you
of it.
were.
You know what I'm saying? Nick
I
Cannon
would
consult
thoroughly
me on
concur.
whether or not he needs to have kids. What? You know, my
Can
advice
we-
would
can we
be
play that video back.
live your
though?
life.
I
No.
just need to see that mother daughter
No.
come up front and center
No. Not
one
playing
more
it
time.
again.
Anyway,
And y'all trying to throw me under the bus because when we were talking about I don't want to say their names, entanglements, y'all were very invested.
hey
in
man, that was we had a conversation.
Entanglements was crazy. That's
a bizarre situation though. That's an
Yeah,
entanglement. That's high impact entertainment right there.
yeah. There was
And
no.
this
There was no.
That's not
getting away.
entertaining, man. That's just like, man,
That's grown people doing grown people things.
you know what I'm saying?
You know, that's what that is.
All right, I have a
It's the fact that they refer to it as an entanglement. That's right there. That's the hook and crook.
all right, I have a question.
Code word for manipulate a vulnerable young man.
What's that? Entanglement. That is great. You know,
y'all.
that's Hall of Fame level playerism right there.
I have a question for y'all.
Shout out to Jada.
And I
That's Hall of Fame, man. You know what? You got to give credit where credit's due.
All right. Before we go, I got a real quick community discussion. Really, just a question. Did August Alsina fumble the bag?
Absolutely no. He was never a part of the equation, bro. He had no idea.
Yeah.
He had no idea.
Yeah,
He had no idea
He
what?
was a casualty. He was a casualty.
He had no idea what.
You know,
He was
okay.
he had no. Yeah, it was nothing.
So that would be like you playing a chess grandmaster. He didn't even realize he was playing a grandmaster in chess.
Y'all thinking too hard. Do you know what I mean by fumble the bag?
There was no bag for him. The bag wasn't there for him. There was no bag.
No, I'm not talking about his album sales. He could have been the side dude of the century, and he fumbled that bag.
He was never in the position to be. I just want to try to tell you, Jada
So he
Pinkett
wasn't
Smith.
It was an entanglement. He was not a side piece.
Yes, thank you. he might have
was
thought
an
he was a
entanglement
side piece.
that happened.
That's the thing.
Okay,
That's the thing.
whenever he thought he was.
thought he was a side piece. That's why
He can
the
never-
bag was never theirs for him to have. That was the carrot on the stick.
Let's steer this in another direction here. 'Cause, you know.
That's why it
So
was
what we
such a
got
great
after
maneuver.
this list? This list was a great list. What?
That's what I'm saying.
This list was great. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Next
saying?
week on the show, how are we gonna start this? How are we gonna break down the DC movies? What are we doing?
Well,
We doing DC movies?
I mean, maybe not next week, but we got to figure out how we're gonna rank them.
man, so it's like
Snyderverse at the top.
Snyderverse is no Dark Knight trilogy is at the top.
You can't put a trilogy at the top.
All three of those movies are better than anything minus the
The
Zack
third,
Snyder movie. Well, the third
We're not
one, you
gonna
might
talk
have an
about
argument there for the
The
third one.
third, no. I'm gonna
First
say
one
it
too?
now.
The first one was
third-
good, but better than the Snyderverse. The Snyder
The
cut?
Snyder cut is
Yeah.
okay. So the Snyderverse also includes that Superman movie, Batman
Not the
vs Superman.
Snyder. I meant Snyder cut. Is what I
Okay,
meant.
the Snyder cut. Okay. There's either way. Those are top four.
No argument there.
Snyder
But
cut,
that's not what I was asking.
and
I was
then the Nolan
how-
trilogy.
How do y'all want to do this? Are we going by solo Batman films first, or are we going by?
Gosh, that's hard. Whoa, we would have to start with the Batman movies.
So Batman only. And then
Yeah,
how
'cause
far
you-
back are we going?
Ain't no point in doing Adam West. So we just doing like. Are we really
Boom,
gonna rank?
Bat, Splash?
Yeah, are we really gonna
Holy
do that?
Fly Trap Batman. We doing that? We don't need to do that.
I don't think we need to do that, man. That can be in its own category wherever
Yeah, let
anyone
that
wants to
live.
put that. Let that be. That give them their flowers for doing what they did. You know what I'm saying? But
Robin Hood shoes.
yeah, we talking
No,
about what's my man
Keaton?
Mike Keaton Batman, Bat Nips,
Okay, can I?
and
Did I say Val Kilmer?
I agree with you, Heem. That movie was really good.
I can't really disagree with that.
Also, speaking of Shazam, if it might not
I
have,
gotta watch that.
oh, you have
It's
to watch.
really not that
Really good.
bad. Yeah,
It's
it is. It is.
I
really
wouldn't
not
say
that
that it's
bad.
not that bad. I would say that Shazam is good. And also, they recently changed the Shazam suits, and because photos got leaked, the producers and the directors just put a photo out of the new suits, and it made me. Yo, my dad is calling me on air. You wildin', bro. Sorry, I thought my do not disturb was on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the new suits for Shazam 2 inspired me that we need to have a community discussion to talk about the best and worst live action superhero suits. Like, we've got to do that.
Okay.
Hey man, Bat Nips is up there.
Also, if we want to include,
Aesthetically, those suits look kind of cool though, in my opinion. They look kind of cool. It's just not practical.
That the whole
Bad.
cost, the wardrobes in that entire trilogy are highly questionable. Those are some of the worst costumes I have ever seen.
The women weren't that bad. Yo, my father is sending me thumbs down emojis.
Yo, the Val Kilmer suit from Batman Forever. It was just all black. Yo, this pose.
Mr. Freeze.
Crazy. Nah, that wasn't the Freeze. That was with Two-Face and the Riddler.
Bro, it's all in the same trilogy though.
The women didn't look bad.
In the
I thought Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy, I thought her costume was great. But
that
I mean,
was in
Man,
that was
they
in
got
Batman
they
and Robin. Yeah, that was in
bro,
Batman and Robin.
they got them like dollar store vines coming out that costume. Don't
I mean,
those fake plants that you can get.
what year did that come out?
What
97.
there's no excuse. Did you not see? Did you seen the Phantom Menace?
All right, you're right.
95. It came out in 95.
Phantom Menace came out in 1999. Look at them costumes. Look at that wardrobe. Look at that whole set. Look at that whole production. What else came out in the 90s? I mean, the year does not matter unless it came out in like the 40s or 50s, the 50s, 60s. Then you got a point.
Robin's outfit looked all right.
You know what? Let me just see who did the costumes. Which movie was that?
Which one? The one
The-
with Poison Ivy?
Yes, and Mr. Freeze.
Batman Forever.
Isn't that Batman Forever?
No. Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin is Mr. Freeze. But
I think it's Batman
Poison
Forever.
Ivy.
Because they had
Poison
all of them
Ivy,
in there for no reason.
It was in Batman Forever. I want to say. Or was she? No, Poison Ivy was in Batman and Robin with Batwoman.
Costume
Batgirl.
designer Bob Ringwood. Ooh, I can't even get to the website.
What was Uma Thurman in? Why I keep saying
I
Uma
take
Thurman?
back what I said about the women because I just got to look at of Two-Face and his two chicks.
Two faces, two chicks. That was crazy too. It was like they're just gonna give him two chicks, huh?
Well, he had a chick for each side.
These execs, they was like Two-Face, yeah, he's gonna get two chicks. Put him in the movie. It's crazy. Robin's outfit wasn't too bad though. I actually liked that.
Did it have nipples?
It did.
They all had
It
nipples.
did. They all had nipples. The hard case nipples.
Wow. If you Google Robin nipples, bat nips still pop up. That's funny. Oh,
Then Bane looked like just a wrestler.
that was terrible. Bane was terrible.
Bane looked like a wrestler trying to impersonate the Hulk.
Two-Face was kind of terrible too. I mean, the hair. I don't know why he had hair on that side of his face.
Nah, the best part about that whole trilogy is Jim Carrey as Riddler.
Oh yeah. Yo, he was sticking that thing on people's forehead.
Oh man.
Yo, what? Chill.
Oh man.
Oh no, what's he doing on the ground right here? Click on that one.
which one?
He's on the floor
Down here?
to the right. Oh man. Yo, Jim Carrey going out bad.
This?
Oh, that's ugly. Ooh.
I'm
Yo,
trying
was this before or after The Mask? When did The Mask come out? Because he was basically the same character.
94. I think Mask was 94. Maybe
It was the same performance.
Yep, 94.
This is hilarious. Should I save this and make this my new
Yo,
background when I'm on my green screen?
That's that little Kim pose.
I'm screaming.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Kim said,
Anyway,
in this, I ain't even did nothing.
all right, we got to wrap this up. We hour 30 in. Let's go.
Okay. Next week, do we have a regular show and then prepare behind the scenes and then start on DC?
Yeah, let's do a regular. I'm with a regular show.
So we're gonna do a regular show, but next week's community discussion will be best and worst live action costumes. Although, actually, we could just do live costumes. Period. Because I have some special mentions on the worst that are animated that I think are hilarious.
And this is in the DC Marvel universe.
Just superheroes. Period. They don't even have to be like. They don't have to be DC or Marvel. We could talk about what's that show that was just on Netflix that got canceled that we watched?
Jupiter Rising.
Yeah, we could talk about anybody.
Oh yeah, those are some of the worst. Those are terrible.
Superhero costumes. Period. You want to talk about Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? We talking about them.
Okay.
That's
Anybody.
terrible. That's good though. All right, I'm with it.
All right. Thank you for watching. As always, please join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Certified Gumbo. Please like this video and, of course, subscribe to our channel. Thank you again for watching. If you would like to support us, you can buy us some coffee. The link is in the description bar below. And as always, we talk about this stuff all day, every day. So please join us on Discord. The link is also in the description bar down below. Tomorrow, live at 8 p.m., we are reviewing Loki episode 4. 4. Yes, last week ended with a biznang, so we're going to see what's happening tomorrow. For those of you who are going to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast watching it, I'm going to be asleep. Y'all can do that by yourself. I'll in the morning. And
gotta say, that show has been, each episode has been getting better and better. So
yes.
I'm really rocking with it.
JBM, how you been feeling about it?
Yeah, third wasn't. I enjoyed the first 2 more than the third episode.
You not
third
feeling?
episode felt like we went off the rails or something. But somebody put a theory in there, so I'm hoping that theory is right. Only way.
Are you free tomorrow? You want to discuss it on the show? Or you good?
I don't know. I might be good.
All right.
I don't want to put salt on y'all's flame.
Oh my goodness. All righty, and then Coop.
No, I like
Bad Dash on Friday.
Yes, but that might be a morning stream because we've got I'm on vacay right now, and we got a lot of 4th of July activities going on in the late evening. So you know what I'm saying. So like I'm gonna have to move that stream possibly to the morning.
We'll be down Friday night too, by the way.
Okay, bet. So I'll probably do it after. I know Star Wars Santa streams. He does a watch party at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably do my review after that because I know we got a lot of crossover from the Den of Nerds and from Star Wars Santa and from other communities, Star Wars communities, Vader's Lair, and watch the show. So it'll probably be after. I would say probably like around 10 o'clock in the morning. But I will let you all know what time it is exactly that will be. But definitely. It'd be in the morning. 7:30, Ducky Momo says. So yeah. I might join Star Wars Santa for his watch party at 7 o'clock in the morning and then do my review after. So nice. All possibilities. But yeah, that's it. Till next week. Well, till tomorrow technically. But for this show till next week.
Yeah, man. It's good.
That's all I got. J-Lo, keep collecting rings. Don't stop.
That's bad advice for people out here.
I was talking to J-Lo. I wasn't talking to nobody else. Regular people like myself, I'm not doing that. But J-Lo should keep going. But me, I'm a...
Oh, man. And as I always say, peace, love, blessings, and may the force be with you always.